Next question. With reference to the Indian economy, consider the following statements. And the first statement is that if the inflation is too high, Reserve Bank of India is likely to buy government securities. This statement is wrong. Now see our Indian economy booklet for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 70. Here of this chapter it is mentioned how to control inflation, and in this topic the third point is about the open market operations. Here it is mentioned that open market operations refer to the sale and purchase of government securities and bonds. To control inflation, central bank, that is RBI, it sells the government securities to the public through banks. So RBI does not buy, it sells. Therefore, the statement 1 that it buys, this statement is wrong. Now see the answer options. If you remove 1 from the given options, you are left with the B. Therefore, B is the answer and the question is easily solved. Next question. With reference to the foreign-owned e-commerce firms operating in India, which one of the following statements are correct? And the first statement is that they can sell their own goods in addition to offering their platforms at marketplaces. This statement is wrong. Now see our Indian economy booklet for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 110. Here it is mentioned that while liberalizing the e-commerce, the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion has introduced certain conditions to ensure that these platform owners do not turn into sellers. And some of the conditions are that sales cannot exceed 25% for any vendor, market players or their group of companies cannot sell, guarantee and warranty must be the sole responsibility of the sellers, and platform owners cannot influence the pricing. Therefore, this first statement is wrong. Now see the second statement, that the degree to which they can own a big sellers on their platforms is limited. This statement is correct. In the same paragraph it is mentioned that some of the conditions are that these e-commerce players, that sales cannot exceed 25% of any vendor. So this condition is mentioned. So the degree to which they can own a big sellers on their platform, yes, it is limited. Therefore statement first is wrong and 2 is correct. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Now take the next question. Consider the following statements, and 4 statements are given. Now take the fourth statement first, that in India the parliament is vested with the powers to make laws on contempt of court. This statement is correct. This is our Indian polity booklet for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 233. Here we have mentioned the concurrent list. Parliament is competent to enact on any provision and on the matters enumerated in the concurrent list, and in this list Article 14 is contempt of court. Therefore the statement 4th is correct. Now check the answers, that 4 is available only in B and C. Now take the second statement, that Constitution of India empowers the Supreme Court and High Court to punish for contempt of themselves. This statement is also correct. This is our Indian polity booklet, page number 140. Here it is mentioned that Article 129 and 142 of the Constitution, Supreme Court has been vested with the power to punish anyone for contempt of any court in India, including itself. Therefore statement 2 is also correct, 4 is also correct. 2 and 4, these are available in B. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. With reference to anti-defection law in India, consider the following statements. And the first statement is that this anti-defection law specifies that a nominated member cannot join any political party within 6 months of being appointed to the house. So this statement is wrong. He can join. Now see our Indian polity booklet. This is our Indian polity booklet, page number 218. Here we have given a full chapter on anti-defection law. Here it is mentioned that a nominated member of parliament or state legislature who is not a member of a political party at the time of his nomination and who has not become a member of any political party before expiry of 6 months from the date on which he takes his seat shall be disqualified. So those nominated member who has not joined any political party before the expiry of 6 months shall be disqualified if he joins any political party after expiry of 6 months. So this statement first, that he cannot join any political party, this statement is wrong. He can join. Now take the second statement, that law does not provide any time frame within which the presiding officer has to decide a defection case. This statement is wrong. On the same page we have given the full provisions of the 10th schedule of anti-defection law. Here it is mentioned that the chairman or the speaker of the house has been empowered to make rules for giving effect to the provisions of the schedule. And the question as to whether a member of a house of parliament or legislature has become subject to disqualification will be determined by chairman and speaker. So there is no time frame mentioned here. Therefore the statement 2 is correct, 1 is wrong. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question, which one of the following situations best reflects indirect transfers that were in the news? 4 options are given and the correct answer is D. Firstly, these indirect transfers, they are related to a foreign company and they are related to the assets located in India. Now see our current affairs book, October 2021 current affairs book, page number 210. There was a news, retro tax, finance ministry notifies separate rules. The finance ministry will now be able to settle the taxation disputes with Vodafone, that is foreign company, as it has notified a new relaxation of validation rules. The Vodafone case under the retrospective taxation is different from that of a Khan and other cases. While the telecom major had faced a validation of a tax demand, the tax demands were issued after the 212 amendment under section 9 relating to indirect transfer of Indian assets. Here it is clearly mentioned. And in the same news, indirect transfer, it is mentioned that the title of the subpart is indirect transfer prior to 28th May 212 of the assets situated in India. So therefore it is a foreign company transfer, shares that derive their substantial value of assets located in India. Therefore D is the answer and the question is solved. Question related to Lok Sabha. Which of the following are exclusive powers of Lok Sabha? 3 options are given. Now take the second one first. To pass a motion of no confidence against the Council of Ministers. This is correct. Now see our Indian polity booklet for IAS Prelims 2022, page number 108. Here it is mentioned difference between Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Here it is mentioned that Lok Sabha is the house to which the Council of Ministers is responsible under the Constitution. A vote of no confidence can be passed only in Lok Sabha. Therefore statement second is correct. Now see, 2 is available only and in A and B. Now check the first, that is to ratify the declaration of emergency. Now in the same page, here it is mentioned that power of Rajya Sabha is equal so far as approval of emergency proclamations under 352, 356 and 360 is concerned. On the same page, Indian polity book, page 100, page number 108. Therefore it is wrong, 2 is correct. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. Among the following crops, which one is the most important source of methane and nitrous oxide? Cotton, rice, sugarcane, wheat. 4 options are given and the correct answer is rice, that is B. Now see our environment booklet, page number 63 and 62. Here we have mentioned about the gas methane on page number 62, and on page number 63 it is mentioned that methane, it is released from rice and paddy fields. Nearly 90% of paddy growing area in the world is found in Asia, as the rice is staple food here. So with regard to methane, rice or paddy is the most important crop. Therefore, B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. In the northern hemisphere, the longest day of the year normally occurs in, and the correct answer is second half of the month of June, that is 21st June. This is our geography book part 1, page number 5. Here it is mentioned that on 21st June it is the longest day and the shortest night. Here it is clearly mentioned. Very basic question. Therefore B is the answer and the question is solved. Next question. Consider the following. 4 options are given. Which of the following above are built on the top of open source digital platforms? Now take the 4th one first. Diksha. This is our July 21 current affairs book, page number 15. There was a news healthcare repository. Here it is mentioned NSDL e-governance is aligning with national health stack. NSDL e-governance has created a center of excellence that will work on making products on an open source platform, Sunbird, which is powering Diksha, the India's largest online K-12 portal. So Diksha is operating on open source platform. Therefore 4th one is correct. Now see the options B, C, D. These have the 4th one. Now take these first two, Arogya Setu and Cowin. On the same book, July 2021 current affairs book, page number 78. Now go to page number 78. '74, '75, '76 and '78. Here it is mentioned Cowin Global Conclave. There was a news. India made its COVID tracking and tracing app, that is Arogya Setu app, an open source, and Cowin platform as an open source. Therefore, Arogya Setu, Cowin, Diksha, all these 3 are correct, and these 3, 1 to 4, they are present in option D. So therefore D is the answer and the question is solved. Question related to Indian Constitution. Consider the following statements. 3 statements are given. Take the first one, that a bill amending the Constitution requires a prior recommendation of the President of India. This statement is wrong. Now this is our Indian polity book, page 100 to 109. We have given full chapter on the amendment to Constitution. Here on this second line it is mentioned that amendment bill, it can be introduced either by minister or by private member, and it does not require the prior permission of the president. Therefore statement 1 is wrong. Now see the options. If you remove 1 from the given answers, you are left with only B, 2 and 3. Therefore B is the answer. There is no need to check the other 2. These statements are also available in our Indian polity booklet, but here the answer is clearly visible. B is the answer and the question is solved from our Indian polity booklet.